Let's go!
Welcome to lehighvalleylive.com and another edition of the Michael Array Show. This edition, we're talking playoff football, and I'm standing here with Nazareth coach Rob Molosky. Coach, you guys are hosting Easton on Saturday night for the district title. Just what does that mean to you to be able to not only win your first LVC crown, but now be playing for a district crown?
Our kids are excited. They've worked hard for this, as I'm sure Easton has, and we're ready for the challenge. The thing that we try to preach to our kids this week, that Easton has done this before, and even though they're playing on Thanksgiving, that has not been emphasized, and our kids know that because they're the defending district champ 2 times in the same scenario, playing on Thanksgiving and then going to play a district championship game. So we're excited to be in the position we are, and it would be a credit to our kids from a standpoint of how hard they worked all season.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the defense. Obviously, everyone, all season they're saying defense is going up 30 points a game, 40 points a game, whatever. Defense did a heck of a job last week shutting Parkland down in that second half.
Yeah, they did a great job. Probably got to thank some of you guys in the media for that, for motivation, because, as any kid gets to hear it all the time in the paper or on TV or on the internet, it gets a little bit annoying, and we're a pretty good football team, and we wanted to show Parkland in terms of what we're capable of on defense, and we did it. We need the same kind of effort against Easton. They're a physical team. They're going to run the ball. They're going to play action pass. They're going to do everything that Easton football does on the offensive side. And on defense, Doug Powell does a great job. He's going to have his team ready. They always fly to the football. They cause turnovers, fumbles, interceptions, so we got to take care of the ball and be balanced on offense.
And lastly, Dan Shepard, some of the other kids, they went and they got their hair cut, hair buzzed, got some pretty cool styles there. I guess they're going to dye it blue, some of that stuff. I guess they couldn't get you to do that?
Well, they're already throwing bets out if we have an opportunity to keep moving on in the season and if we win a district title. But I haven't bought into it yet, Mike. I don't have much left up here to begin with, so I don't know how much can be shaved off.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach.
You got it, man.
Standing here with senior linebacker Dan Shepard. Dan, what does it mean to be playing for a district title here, obviously in your senior season?
It's great because you just see how all the hard work during the summer really paid off throughout the season and how we got here. So it's nice.
You guys beat Easton, the second week of the season. You rallied. You scored 3 touchdowns there in that final quarter. What sort of game are we looking for, on Saturday night? Sort of the same thing?
Not the same thing at all, actually. It's what, 8 or 9 games later now, actually 11. But both teams got better, and we're going to see a lot of different football than we did the second game.
What would you say are some of the keys to beating them again this time around?
Just play hard, have a nice week of practice, and do what we do in practice in the game.
And the last question, I got to ask about the hair. Maybe if you want to point down and show everybody, you said it's sort of an avatar theme. Maybe you want to talk how that came about.
Before practice today, a good amount of the team went to a barber. I forget the name. Oops, sorry. But we all got funky hairdos, and this is what mine turned out like. So.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm standing at Easton Area High School the day after Thanksgiving with Coach Schiffer. Coach, you guys are coming off a nice win over Peaburg, avenged the loss from the year before. First question I got to ask is, how much better did Thanksgiving dinner taste?
Oh, it's always better after a victory on College Hill. After defeat, you eat, but you don't taste your food. Yesterday was delicious.
That's good to hear. Obviously, it's still business as usual for you guys. You're now preparing for the 3rd game in 8 days. It's against Nazareth. They're one of 2 teams to beat you, them and obviously Parkland. How much are you guys looking to obviously go out and avenge that early season loss against them?
We'd like to avenge it for sure, but right now our concern is just recognition, and that's what we're trying to take care of today. Nazareth does so many things offensively. It's going to be a real task for us to recognize what they're coming out with.
You mentioned offensively, they run that no-huddle spread offense. They scored 3 touchdowns in the 4th quarter against you guys last time. What are some keys here to, topping them this time?
It's just all recognition. I mean, last time we got tired at the end, and they just outran us there at the end. That's all there is to it. But this time, I think we're going to be in a little better shape. Plus the fact that we're a little smarter now to the spread. The kids have seen it enough times. The They'll recognize some of the things Nazareth does because what opponents since then have done. But still, Nazareth has their little quirks, things they do that we got to pick up on.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Sitting here with freshman wide receiver Shane Simpson. Shane, you were named the offensive player of the game yesterday on Thanksgiving. What does that mean to you in your first ever Easton Peabody game?
It means a lot to me, being an offensive player as a freshman. That hasn't been done for Easton in a long time.
How important was it? You guys obviously have a lot of young kids like yourself. How important was it going out there and getting the win for your senior class?
Yeah, it was very important because all we heard was Peabody 3-0 last year. We had to beat it for the seniors this year.
And obviously, you guys have the 3 games in 8 days. Nazareth, on Saturday night. What's it going to take to beat them this time around?
Relax, lay down, ice your hamstrings. Anything bumps and bruises needs to be iced just to be ready for the game.
And you being a freshman, how are you handling this 3 and 8? Obviously, it's the first time for you.
Yeah, it's tiring, but you got to do what you got to do.
Okay. Good luck.
Good luck. Thank you.
So there you have it, Easton at Nazareth on Saturday night for all the marbles. Easton going for their 3rd straight District 11 title. It's technically, you can say it's the first round of the state playoffs there. Other local teams, Allentown Central Catholic is playing Valley View at Liberty High School on Friday night. Penargil is playing Wilkes-Barre GAR also on Friday night in the first round of the state playoffs for them. And on Saturday, Pius X, after winning their first District 11 Class A title in 3 years, they play Calvary Christian on Saturday at Salisbury. So thanks for watching. Enjoy the playoffs, and we'll see you next week.